Okay, now that you know the basic science about habit formation, let's try to go into some practical aspects. Because no point in knowing these high-end jargon, scientific things, if you're not gonna know the practical approach of it. So I want you to be a sort of a Sherlock Holmes and be a detective in your life, and go home after you finish this video and analyze your life. Take about 1 hour, 2 hour, and list all the things you do, whether they are good habits, bad habits in your life, and try to categorize them into 3 categories. One is good habits, second are bad habits, third are neutral habits. Some of them are neutral, less pressure. And then think about each individual habit, and then try to figure out what is your cue, what is your reward, what's the action, and then try to figure out those 4 components there. The reason I'm telling you is to break a habit, you need to understand what really drives the habit. Otherwise, if you don't understand the core reason you're doing a thing, you will never break it. I realized that long time ago when I kept on having a glass of wine every day, that unless I find another way to break my stress, I would never get off my alcohol. Or there could be another person who's a smoker under extreme stress. Until we give that person another outlet, it's not fair for me to ask that person to quit smoking. So, couple of handy tips I'm going to tell you is one is called implementation intention. Now, it's a big word, but in a very, very basic way, I have patients telling me from about like 2-3 years, doctor, I'm going to be eating vegetables. But then if you look at that statement, he's saying, I'm going to eat vegetables. It's a very vague and broad statement. With the implementation intention, you are going to say, doc, I'm going to eat a couple of broccolis every day for breakfast. That is more precise. It's been scientifically proven, once you use very precise language, the chances of you actually doing it increases by a significant margin. Same thing for exercise. Rather than saying, I'm going to go to gym, you have to just be very precise. Say, Monday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll be going to gym. So that's more precise. That's where the implementation intention comes into play. So go home after this video and write a couple of implementation intentions about your life. And the other concept that I'm going to really touch base on is called habit stacking. Again, very basic way, habit stacking is where you stack one habit after another one. Let's say you every day wake up in the morning, brush your teeth. That's a common habits that you do every day. Now with the habit stacking, what you do is you stack another habit right afterwards. It could be right after brushing your teeth, you can do a couple of push-ups. Or it could be right after you brush your teeth, you think about 3 things to be grateful for that day. That's the concept of a habit stacking. Because there are so many things you do every day which are very fixed, from driving your car, reversing your car, to opening a door in the morning. So you can even do micro habits. With a micro habit, let's say you open your bathroom door, you could, when the moment you open the door, you can think about something like, I'm present, I'm good enough. Very small thing. At the end of the day, our brain is always thinking, and if you give good things to the brain, it will work on that. So those are the 2 principles that I touch base here. I'll just name them again. First, implementation intention. Secondly, habit stacking. So good luck guys. I'll see you next time.